Hi everyone, my name is Cassie Doucette and I work for Mi'kmaq Family and Children's Services of Nova Scotia. My job there is a family and community resource worker and my office is in Bear River, but you might know me from different communities around mainland Nova Scotia. Today I'm going to take you through a 7 Sacred Teachings yoga practice. Don't worry, it's very beginner friendly. Grab whoever is in your house right now and find some space for yourself. You can find a comfortable spot seated somewhere. Maybe it's on a chair, maybe it's on your couch, or maybe you have a yoga mat at home. Wherever you're at, I'll invite you to join me seated. Get comfy, close your eyes maybe, and just start to focus on your breath. Breathing in and out. Inhaling and exhaling. Another deep breath in and a long breath out. When you're ready, on your next inhale, just start to bring your shoulders up towards your ears. And exhale, roll them back and down. Breathe in to bring them up. And exhale, roll them back and down. One more time. Inhale, nice and big, bring them up. And exhale, roll them back and down. Sitting up nice and tall, just bringing your chin towards your chest and rolling your chin side to side. Our first teaching today is going to be respect, and respect is represented by the buffalo. And today we'll talk about respect because we want respect for not only everyone else, for not only the environment, but we also need to respect our body and focus on self-care, especially in these difficult times. So doing a quick stretch in the morning or maybe some simple breathing techniques is really good for your self-care. When you're ready, point your chin up towards the ceiling for a nice neck stretch. Closing your jaw. And then coming back down to center. Our next teaching is love. So bring your arms into cactus, and as you exhale, wrap your arms around you like you're giving yourself a hug. Inhale to open up through your chest, and exhale, hug. Continue to do this. We always need to have love for ourselves, and we always need to accept the loves from others as they give it to us. And love is represented by the eagle. Keeping your arms hugged over you, squeeze nice and tight. Maybe you can walk your fingertips a little closer together behind your back. A little love goes a long way. And slowly start to release. We'll come into a twist, so bring your right hand either onto your left knee, or if you're sitting in a chair, you can bring it onto the handle on the side of the chair. Inhale nice and tall, and as you exhale, slowly start to twist. And our next teaching is wisdom, which is also represented by the beaver. You can switch sides now. We always need to have the wisdom to look inside and know and understand the power and knowledge that you have. Even doing this little yoga class will help you gain some experience to have the wisdom to teach your kids to be more mindful maybe, or to stretch more. I'll invite you to stand up, and we'll come into mountain pose. So roll your shoulders back and down, push down through your feet as you open up through your chest, and bring your palms of your hands pointing forward. We'll take a few simple breaths here. Our next teaching is honesty, and honesty is represented by Bigfoot. So standing as tall and as proud as Bigfoot would be, learn to be honest with yourself and learn to follow your heart. Place your hands on your hips and fold forward, always listening to your body. You can always be honest with yourself and to others. Let your head fall heavy and take a few breaths here. Our next teaching will be humility, which is represented by the wolf. And humility teaches us to be humble, that everyone has room to grow. So start to grow up nice and tall, roll your shoulders back and down, reach your arms up, and then allow your left side to open up, reaching over towards your right. And we'll switch sides over towards your left. And coming back to center, we'll fold forward one more time. And come back up to standing. We're going to try a balancing pose here. So grounding down through your right foot, you can bring your left heel to your right ankle, or maybe you go a little further, bringing your left foot onto your calf muscle, or maybe you bring it up even more and bring it to your inner thigh. Finding space for your hands here. So maybe they're at heart center, maybe they're out by your side. Maybe if you're feeling a little risky, you can put them up above your head, and if you'd like, you can even look up above towards the ceiling. Feel free to switch sides now. If you need to pedal out your feet, you can. And same thing, remember that there's different modifications. You can place your foot either on your ankle, on your calf, or inner thigh, just trying to avoid the knee. Take a few breaths here. It's important to practice balance, especially as we get older, because we tend to lose our balance a little bit more. Finding your breath here. And when you're ready, you can slowly start to come out, and maybe you pedal out your feet just a little more. We're going to come back down onto our mat, or if you're in a chair, just sitting in your chair, bring your legs out long, and if you're, again, sitting in your chair, you can just kind of straighten your legs a little, and we're just going to fold forward. This is great for your back. This is really good for anxiety and depression as well. So inhale for a nice tall spine, and exhale, fold a little bit more. Our next teaching is courage, and courage is represented by the bear. So just imagine the mama bear trying to protect her cubs and all that courage she has, just like the courage you have right now for trying something new, perhaps. Maybe this is your first yoga class, and right now you have a lot of confidence and a lot of courage to try this new thing. Slowly rolling back up. We're going to come back to seated. So if you're sitting in a chair, you can just sit seated. If you're on the floor or on your couch, you can also lay down here. This will be our last pose of today, so I'll invite you to close your eyes and get comfortable here, taking a few deeper breaths in and longer breaths out. Slowing the heart rate. And slowing your thoughts. Our last but not least teaching is truth, and truth is represented by the turtle. And truth means to be true to ourselves by being our authentic self. So while your eyes are closed here, please take a moment and try to picture what that looks like for you. Who are you? What defines who you are? And before we leave today, I'd like to invite you to think of one thing that you're grateful for, something that makes you feel good, something that you look forward to, or maybe it's someone. And to finish off, we'll take a deep breath in together. Open your mouth and sigh it out. Thank you so much for joining me on your mat today. I hope to see you again soon.